If you've just had your lawn treated and a week later it still looks the same, this video is for you. About 1 week after service, we'll get a call that sounds kind of like this. Hey, we had our lawn treated, but I'm still seeing weeds. And sometimes they'll add, a few of them actually look worse. That concern makes complete sense. Most lawn treatments don't work from the surface down. They work inside the plant and below the soil first. That's why visible change doesn't happen right away, even when the treatment is doing exactly what it should be. Post-emergent weed controls do not kill weeds instantly. It absorbs through the leaf, moves through the plant, and will shut it down from the inside out. And that process takes some time. Depending on the weather, it typically takes between 2 and 3 weeks to see clear visible results. So if weeds are still there after 1 week, that's normal. And if they're curling, yellow, or looking stressed, that's a sign that the treatment is working. Now, pre-emergent works completely different. It doesn't kill the weeds that you can see, it prevents the new weeds from ever emerging. So when it works, nothing actually happens, and that's the goal. No new weeds popping up later means it did its job. Weather plays a big role in how fast results show. Cooler weather slows results. Rain can delay uptake. Stressed weeds respond more slowly. That doesn't mean the treatment failed. It just means the timeline will shift a little. And another thing that trips people up is comparison. 2 lawns can get the same treatment on the same day and will respond at completely different speeds. Soil type matters, shade matters, watering habits matter. That's why judging results too early almost always leads to the wrong conclusion. The first week after treatment is usually quiet. No dramatic changes, no instant results, and that silence is what makes people nervous, even though the process is right on track. This is also the point where people accidentally slow things down. When nothing looks different yet, the instinct is to do more. Add another product, change watering, switch mowing patterns, or try to fix it fast. But in lawn care, more action at the wrong time usually creates more problems. Most of the time, the best move in week 1 is to let the process work. Another worry that we hear is, did I wait too long to start service? In most cases, no. Think about working out. You don't go to the gym once and expect to just be in shape the next day. Starting later doesn't mean that it won't work, it just means progress will happen over time. Lawns work the same way. Starting now is always better than waiting longer. Here's the question that people usually don't say, but they're thinking it. What if this just doesn't work for my lawn? Almost every lawn can improve. The difference isn't speed, it's consistency. Early progress doesn't always look like fewer weeds right away. It usually looks like slower regrowth, less spread, or weeds that don't bounce back the same way. Those are small changes, but they matter. Here's something that's important to understand, especially for new clients. When you hire a weed control and lawn care company, real transformation doesn't happen in one visit. It happens over a full season and typically over a full year. We can't eliminate every weed in the first visit. What we can do though is reduce pressure, strengthen the lawn, and improve results in each visit. Each treatment builds on the last. So if you're in the first few weeks and wonder, is it working? That doubt is normal. This doesn't mean something went wrong. It usually means you're early in the process and not behind. Consistency is what turns effort into results. Progress first, then transformation follows. If you've ever looked at your lawn and thought, man, I think I've made it worse, I already broke that down in another video. That video explains why lawns often look worse before they look better, what's actually happening during that phase, and why that moment usually means progress, not failure.